like to let you know that this presentation is available at bit.ly MCCE help if you go into the resources link, and I can show you that in just a little bit. So some upcoming events to be aware of. The annual Maryland Computer Science Summit is going to be April 20th of next year at Bowie State again. And our big week of summer professional development for Maryland teachers will be July 6th to 10th at Salisbury. The annual conference for the National Computer Science Teachers Association is going to be July 11th to 15th at the Hyatt Regency in Crystal City, and the information's there. In addition, coming up soon, we're going to have a full day of fun games and interesting things for all teachers held in Southern Maryland on February 22nd. The link will be coming up through CSTA and the MCCE website, csformd.com. So now let's talk about some of the Hour of Code activities. If you want to look for something new this year, as a veteran of Hour of Code, you don't have to look very far. There's lots of great stuff here for learning computer science, and the theme for this year is Computing for Good. So if you're looking for some of the favorite activities, the dance party was a big hit last year. You might want to try the updated 2019 version. It has a bunch of new stuff added in, and it's available in over 20 different languages, which is pretty exciting. There's a lot of different materials out there for CS for Good, and there's a new artificial intelligence activity that comes with a great lesson plan. So let me come out of here and show you some of the things that are available inside of here. So when you go to HourOfCode.com, this will come up. You can pick your grade level, you can pick the experience level, you can pick how they're sorted. Hi.
Hi.
You have Medicare plans kind of playing in the background.
Oh, we turn that on.
There we
Okay.
go. Thanks. That's fine. Are you able to see the screen when you sign in?
Yeah, I see the screen.
Oh, good. Okay. Hi, this is Diane. Who's this?
This is Ramona Levane.
Thank you. I know your name. Thanks for joining me. I was just kind of doing a tour. I have the session recorded so that usually people don't show up in person, so I can just kind of put it out there for people to look through. Were you coming to share suggestions or get ideas?
I started the kids this week, just get them ready for it.
Good, great.
Mm-hmm.
What did they like so far?
We did dance.
Okay.
The Grunch for Christmas.
Oh, a lot of people like the Grinch. Did they like it?
Yes.
Good, good.
We did the Star Wars.
Oh, yep. Any Minecraft?
Yes, we did. They did a Minecraft. Because I was teaching coding anyway, so this, gave me an opportunity to let them do some our code.
Gave them another chance to just kind of play around with it a little bit. That's great.
And they really needed that. So I didn't work today, but I left some other ones I wanted them to try.
Great. Do you have them report back in any way as far as like which one they like the best or?
Yeah.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
There's one real new one this year. I don't know how many people have tried it yet, but the artificial intelligence for oceans.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them do that next week.
Okay, great. Only suggestion about that one is it's got these 3 videos in it, and the kids in these online things, they just usually click past the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And for this one, they're real short. I don't think any of them are longer than 3 minutes, but it's like the whole point of this one is what's in the videos. It's all about what machine learning is. And so if you can kind of front load some of that and maybe.
What I usually would do is I'll show the video myself. I'll show the video to them.
Yeah.
And then, once I show the video, then I'd let them get started.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. I think what was a little frustrating about this one is that there's one video, then they do some stuff, then there's
Mhm,
another video. And once you've kind of let them go, it can be
mhm.
kind of hard to reel them back in again. But this is, so much buzz about what is machine learning and how do you use data to do things. It's not very much of a coding thing, but it's definitely
Okay,
a great modern topic.
okay,
And it's nice they've got the lesson plans for us to read over so we kind of know what's coming up.
yeah,
Um, and for this one, they have the teacher resources and all this stuff about CS for good, so you can try to kind of spark a conversation in the classroom and get the
okay,
kids talking about maybe how they would use computers one way or another. One can hope.
okay.
The computer science for good part is this one page. There's a bunch of articles and things like that, but down at the very bottom, I think this is pretty neat about modern things happening in computer science, about like how they can identify things just by looking at somebody's face. Did you know that the Pentagon has a laser that can identify people from a distance just by their heartbeat? I mean, it's like so different.
Okay.
So whether kids would actually read articles or discuss them or not, just to kind of pick out some of those highlights and how people are using computing to solve the different activities. And then they have their recommendations for what they think are some of the best activities that fit in with the theme about CS for good. So I thought it was really nice that they added that to the mix this time on their CS for good place. So you and I, Dance Party, we both agree. I think the AI one is great, and CS
Mhm,
for good is a nice one.
mhm,
Um, for the little kids, they do have more stuff this year with the little Code Monkey Junior, not just Code Monkey, the Codable, the Code Spark, and a whole bunch of unplugged activities, and even a version of the Dance Party that they can do without computers. So I just kind of filled up a slide with the things people liked best that were out there for the littlest kids. And then, of course, for the bigger kids, you can pick with or without computers what subject area you want to work in. But I really wanted to encourage people to scroll down to the bottom, because some of the ones my kids liked the best were kind of like the Grinch one is kind
mhm,
of down the page. You might not even see it. But the
mhm,
kids love this little dot adventure. There's no words. You
mhm.
just have to figure out what the computer wants you to do. And it's a great collaboration activity. Um, and the robot rattle one, they have this arm and they have to move it all around to make it do things.
Mhm.
And if by chance they have VR goggles, they can actually then watch their program work in 3D. The kids love this one too. They actually use blocks of code to create a 3D design. Some kids got really into it and designed all different kinds of trees and robots and things. And then for the older kids, a lot of them are curious. And this one has a lot of solid, good information about what cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain, just kind of explaining some of the mystery of that. So I thought that one was kind of cool too. But all of those are hiding way down because, boy,
Yeah,
this year,
I went all the way down to.
yeah. And then there's another separate page just of robot activities too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but a lot of those mean like you have to have the robot to do it. So it's, I don't
Mhm,
know. Most
mhm,
people probably can't do that. I did want to show people that this year that PISA test that everybody's talking about now that evaluates one country against the other actually
mhm,
has questions and is going to about computational thinking, where they have to actually fill in the lines of code about this pattern with tile A and tile B and how it fits into a loop with conditionals. So kind of interesting that that's kind of creeping into the international knowledge base scene. We were hoping people would bring in families. There's a great family code night. If you just Google them, they have a whole bunch of ideas of how to get families involved and letters to send out. And if you can get other teachers to try it,
mhm.
besides just those of us who are already into it, that would be great. Um, You know, we're trying to make the point that if our kids don't study computer science, who are we going to be paying to build our technology of the future?
Mhm.
And this was just from a presentation from yesterday that showed in 4 states that are tracking how many high school kids take a computer science class. It may be 30 to 50% of the schools offer computer science, but only 1 to 4% of the kids actually ever get to take a class. Because when they offer it, there might only be like, you know, 1 small class out of the whole school. So it's still very small. That was the whole part of the formal. I will kill the recording part.
Okay.
And then, whoops, no, that's not working so well, is it? It should have come up right there. There it is. Stop share.
Mm-hmm.
There. And turn off the recording.